Live and direct.
Oh my god. Damn.
We're really in the cut. What you need? Phone stick?
No. Sorry guys.
We gotta wait for people to get in here anyway. I got a nice state of mind. We'll let some people get in here. Let us know if it's lagging at all or if its sound is bad. Yes. We have one person here. Oh, it's probably you.
Yeah.
Or it might be Karina, I don't know.
Sound like she
You ready?
hold on. Let's just
Let her get in. I don't know things that I do. Boom, 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 boom. This lights is bright. If you're watching this after the fact that it's live, we're waiting for people to get in there now. So, bear with us. We got 3 in here now. Wait for some more people to get in before we start the pod. Wait for James to get back. This is gonna be a fun one though. Make sure you like and share the video, please. Everybody like and share, comment too. Gotta help whatever algorithm we have left.
Mhm.
Saying they gotta like, share, subscribe to help whatever algorithm we have left.
Yeah.
Help your boys. There he is, the man himself.
What do we got?
2.
All
We
right.
got 3. All right,
Fuck it. Let's
we'll
go.
roll with it. All right, so obviously, the thing that everybody wants to hear about, the Falcons draft.
Yeah.
In case anybody who doesn't follow the draft or football, the Falcons are basically expected to pick a defensive end, an edge rusher. Dallas Turner was the main one on the board. That's what we all thought they were picking. And draft night, number 8 pick, they choose a quarterback, Michael Penix, which is crazy because they just signed Kirk Cousins to a $185 million contract. So that shocked everybody. From what I saw online, everybody was pissed but you. Every Falcons fan was like pissed. What are we doing? But you were saying you're Super Bowl bound. So
Fuck yeah.
so what's the opinion you got there?
We locked in for the future. That's what Penix. Yeah, he will not play this year. We will not have a early pick for years to come. So we have to get our quarterback now, which is fantastic because I was always a fan of Penix. The NFL scouts was a fan of Penix. It messed up the whole draft because people wanted Penix, and now we have him just to learn to be a professional. I mean, he can start as a day one starter, but That's a good feeling to have where you got a starter and then you got another starter waiting in the win. So I am thrilled at that. But in Atlanta's past history, when we did draft a first round pick that you cannot miss on, how did that turn out? We had Tank McKinley from UCLA. Everybody was saying you can't miss out on him. He didn't stay with the team no longer than 3 or 4 years. That didn't work out. We had Beasley from Clemson, can't miss product, first round, he was a top 10 pick. He didn't last with us for 4 years. So I'm glad that we locked in a can't miss product with the first round pick because you cannot miss out on him with Penix. So I'm glad, and and it's just gonna make Cousins just ball out, because he's got, at the end of the day, Cousins probably wanted to retire as a Falcon because his wife is here, his wife is from here and stuff like that, but that's a good problem to have because it's just competition, So if you got a guy that everybody knows is a starter, he's just going to make Cousins perform better. Today we also signed Kyle Pitts to his extension, 5th year extension, so that's good news because he really never had a quarterback but Matt Ryan in his first year to perform, and that was his best year. So now he's got a real quarterback, 2 real quarterbacks, and overall, I personally grade the Falcons draft a B+, and this is why. A B+ is because I feel like Penix was an A, by the way, but the only part that that was an A+ move because you locked in your future. Even if he's not playing this year.
Okay, so do you think Penix was the best quarterback in the draft or no?
Yes.
You think,
in my eyes, yes. Well, I mean, of course, Caleb Williams is a can't miss product. But for what we were looking for and what I personally thought the Falcons need, and with this coordinator, he fits everything. It's a quick read program, West Coast, and it's a perfect fit.
So you would rather have him than Jaden Daniels?
Absolutely. Jaden Daniels. No, I would like Jaden Daniels. But I'm just saying. But he was the second quarterback taken. We picked 8. Yeah. But of course, out of those 3, I'm glad Penix I'm glad Penix fell to us. He's a perfect fit. He's a perfect fit, and he brings back some good memories of another left-handed quarterback named Michael from Atlanta that played for our Falcons. But this guy's got his head on his shoulders, and this is gonna be a lit city. I'm telling you.
Hopefully, this one likes dogs.
Oh, he does. He does. He does.
Okay, but so my whole thing was, if you're taking a quarterback that early in the draft,
Mahomes was an early draft pick.
But it's got to be somebody you love.
They love him. They love him. Everybody else loved him too. Messed up the draft, I'm telling you. Everybody loved Penix. Everybody loved him. He ain't somebody we just reach for. This is what we wanted. This is who I wanted. That reaction that I had, that was real. That is not for the whatever. That is real.
That reaction was hilarious.
That reaction is real. That I am 100% sold in, bought in. We are a playoff contender for at least 10 years out. I promise you that. And then the only reason why I gave him a B+ is because the person they moved up from Clemson, I really didn't know anything about him. But actually, when I was off today and dissected him, this is exactly who we need. He's a high motor defensive tackle, 6'5", just slightly under 300. He's like 295 or whatever, and runs a 4.8 consistently. And when you look at his tape, he's high motor consistently. And so and then I was like, let me look at his size. He's 6'5", 300. High motor. Then I was like, okay, why didn't we take the guy from Illinois? The forgot his name, Nelson.
Something Newman or Nelson or something.
Yeah, Nelson. So I'm like, okay, let me see what's up with Nelson. You know, because that's what everybody wanted, right? Because he's got a household name, and when you look at look at his body weight, he's the size of Grady Jarrett. So you need some balance. You can't have 2 6'1", 2 6 foot.
You good?
Okay, no comment.
No, no.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, 2 6 foot defensive tackles or defensive ends. That's not quite. That's not. You can't really do something. So you got to have him. He was graded the highest run tackle against the run at his position. So that's great. And then we don't really need him as a pass rusher because you got Grady Jarrett for that. And then the other draft picks we got, those are easily day one starters. Definitely the guy from 2 guys are day one starters is the Washington guy, the outside linebacker, and then the defensive end from Oregon. Day one starters. And then might be a day one starter from the guy from Notre Dame. He's like a Luke Kuechly type shit. He's
white.
He's a natural instinct type of guy. Natural instincts, and matter of fact, he's a hometown guy. He's from here. He played high school here and everything. Well, yeah, you gotta be from here to play high school. But he's from Alpharetta. Played at Trinity, Blessed Trinity, from Notre Dame. He's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, my whole problem with I thought after the Clemson pick, I thought your draft went really well.
Yeah, but that's what the NFL scouts is for. Because, if you don't, everybody goes for the big name. But when you really do what they're paid to do, this guy is a high motor guy. I mean, you should know he played against in the ACC. And one of his highlights is against y'all. So he's a high motor guy. And that's what we drafted, a lot of high motors. And I'll take that over anything, because the rotation is good. Just constant pressure of high energy, high motor.
I mean, I'm not trying to troll by saying, but I legitimately had no idea who he was. When I saw the trade up, and I'm like, I don't even remember this guy being.
Nobody really did. But actually, looking at him, he's got a high motor. I mean, it's the size that is what got him drafted. It's 6'5", 300, runs a 4.8. And he's a high motor constantly. If he don't even make the tackle, he's making room for somebody else to do it. Sometimes that's how football is for the defensive tackles. Everybody else will get the shine while you took up all the space and shit like that, and then the linebacker cleaned it up and they get the highlight. But that's what he is, a high motor guy. I'm thrilled.
So
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of the Saints. Yeah, bet that up.
So
for sure.
Who is your, and you guys can leave comments too, who is your draft day winners and losers? Who do you think did the draft well, and who do you think missed out? What teams?
Okay, well, 2 main things that stuck out. Chicago, I did a great job in the draft. I felt like they set up their quarterbacks they never really set up a quarterback for success in that organization. They gave him weapons, protection, and so I think Chicago won that. The team that sucked was the Cowboys. They was all hype, they had told everybody they was going all in the draft and stuff like that, and they didn't get no big names or nothing. It was depressing, to be honest with you. And today, they just signed Ezekiel Elliott, who was on the end of his career, and they signed him back to come back to him. So I don't really know what the Cowboys are doing right now. Yeah. And I really don't care. They can tank all they want to get a certain quarterback, probably Shador, maybe that's what they're doing. But that's probably what they're doing since they're from Dallas, because they are not going all in.
I think the big winner for me, no, it's just text. I think the big winner for me was the Rams. I really like the Rams.
I like
had Jared versus Braden Fisk, both FSU guys who were like brothers.
Yeah, the clip that you
Yeah, if you guys
viral.
haven't seen it, you'll have to watch the clip of them. They basically called Braden Fisk to announce that he's getting drafted to the Rams, and Jared Verse was on the phone to congratulate him and everything, and he broke down crying. So
Both
it was like
of them.
they were brothers at FSU, so they get to link up there. Then they end up getting Kitchens from Miami, which he was supposed to. Miami fans were hyping him up like he was gonna be first round
The
pick.
safety.
Yeah. He ended up going like 4 or something. So,
Sometimes
but I mean,
that's how it
that's
happens.
probably a steal.
Yeah,
But I mean, he ran a 4.7 or something in the 40 as a
but he's
safety.
tall as hell though. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I like their class. I liked the Steelers always end up having a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Falcons were as bad as everybody's making it out to be.
That's the Falcons fans for you. They're not real loyal. They're not real loyal. That's what irritates me about them. It's like if you keep up with college football or watch football, these people we drafted. I mean, the only person is questionable is the Clemson guy. You know what I'm saying? But the Washington guy, the Oregon guy.
Yeah, everybody after that was
Is-
like,
is-
I like.
Yeah.
I
Even
do.
the receiver from Illinois, he's a go getter. I don't know too much about him, but I mean he's not like you got to have rotation too.
Mhm.
But the defense is definitely for real, and with Penix sitting in the win, that's a great problem to have, knowing you have a 5-star athlete in the back just waiting.
Well, yeah, so you got Kirk Cousins, Penix, Bijan, Kyle Pitts, Drake London,
Mooney.
Yeah, I mean, and then your defense, you stacked up on defense in the
Yeah,
draft. So I
yeah.
think the Falcons realistically should win the South this year.
consistently because
Yeah.
they're young, so it's going to be a 10-win, a double-digit season for at least 10 years, as long as they can. Yeah.
Karina
at least 10
said,
years.
"What about Carolina, the receiver they drafted from Louisiana,
Big country, the guy.
Oh.
That,
Xavier Leggett, right?"
yeah.
I mean,
That's the way he speaks.
No, I like that, but I mean, like, I felt like that might have been a reach to get him there. Like, do you think that they picked him at the right time, or was that early?
It was.
Was he better than Keon?
It's the size of him. Because when Karina saw him, she knows football a little bit, and so when she saw him, and she's like, "What position he plays?" Huh?
You're good. You're good. Keep going.
She's like, "What position he plays?" And I was like, "He plays receiver." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, football has evolved. Like, he's a big receiver, but yeah, he's like 6'4", 230 as a receiver. Yeah, no, that's not a reach. That's
I think you have to have one of those receivers on your team. I like the speed guys too, but you gotta have a big body vertical threat that you can throw the ball up to, and they're gonna come down with it.
yeah,
But I mean, I think Keon stole the show at the draft not at the draft necessarily, but at the press conference.
Yeah, yeah.
And people are getting to see what we saw at FSU, why we like him so much, dude. The guy's hilarious.
He's already becoming a favorite to everybody now, even Ocho Cinco and stuff like that. Because
Shannon Sharp.
because he's already got his mind right.
Mm-hmm.
He's already got his mindset where he's gonna come across some money, and he's not gonna just spend all this money on just stuff because he's got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna shop for deals. So
I honestly think Norvell is pushing that at FSU because I heard
high characters.
a podcast with Braden Fisk that he was on it with Bustin' with the Boys,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how like he's already got stock plans like 401k, Roth IRAs, like
For Fisk.
Fisk. He's like, I know
That's
this
good.
money's not gonna last.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how long I'll be playing. So,
Yeah.
so he's already banking on that, putting all his money to that. He's not gonna blow it.
Yeah.
And Keon, you would think Keon, yeah, shit, like
Yeah, but
just
that's-
flashy with his big chain, but
no.
he actually knows.
Yeah,
Like,
because the same thing with Ocho Cinco. People thought,
yeah,
but it's all fake. It's
Yeah.
just his money is stacked. It's just
Eating
all
at
for
McDonald's every day.
yeah. It's all for fake because people think you got it, and people expect you to spend real money on stuff like that. Just fake them out. Just go fake and spend your money where it can actually benefit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He
I mean,
fooled y'all ass, didn't he?
I think that guy's gonna be. I hope to God that he's an elite player because
I think he
is
will
so
by
fun.
just that interview.
Uh-huh.
Just that interview alone, I think that shows you he's gonna be in the league for at least 10 years and a good character, like a character like
I hope so, dude.
like Ocho Cinco.
It would be
It'd be
it
great.
would be entertainment like
Yeah.
every day. He'd be doing
I like
something.
that guy. Yeah.
So I like that. I like the. You know who I thought should have gone earlier that I really liked in this draft? Lad McConkey from Georgia. That white boy, bro.
I didn't know he ran that fast.
He ran that fast and he does not drop the ball.
He is.
He
consistent.
catches everything.
He's gonna be their number one receiver at the
dude,
Chargers.
that's my favorite. That was one of my favorite players.
He's
in the
gonna
draft.
be. He's gonna be. Because of what you just said. He's gonna have the NFL by at the palm of his hand.
I think he's a better version of Hunter Renfrow.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
you mean he's gonna be a better version of the Wes Welkers,
Yeah.
fucking the other one. But anyway, this guy.
Danny Amendola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy, because those guys was just they went fast. This bitch can run in 4.3, and he's consistent with his hands. He's gonna that's what he's going, and he's got a good quarterback to throw it to him. Herbert. So,
Yeah. That was one of my favorite players in the draft. I'm trying to think of who else I liked. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand the Falcons hate. I mean, minus the Clemson one, I think they reached to get him because I felt like there was people.
But
I would have taken Fisk. I know I'm biased, but like I like Fisk.
I know, but that's we'll just see. That's why I gave him a B+ because I don't know who this guy is, and I don't really know. But these other guys are straight dogs.
Do you think Cousins is pissed about that pick?
He wanted to probably retire here. Most likely, he wanted to retire here.
So do you think he views it as now I got to compete for my job? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Which is a fucking great thing to have to be a fan because that means Cousins is gonna be lights out.
But what if Penix beats him out?
He ain't. They not. First.
But
of
what
all,
if he did?
He will beat him out physically because he's younger. But like the game is politics. They already invested $100 million guaranteed in him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
They-
if he doesn't play,
He's playing.
Fuck.
That's just how it is. He's playing. Because Cousins is a Hall of Famer. Not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he will be a Hall of Famer. Maybe like 5 year, 5th year, whatever, 5th year ballot Hall of Famer. But he's a Hall of Famer because he's just got the stats. But it's just going to make him ball out. He cannot fuck up against nobody. He cannot have a bad game and say, oh, whatever. He's going to have to be on top of it for at least 2 years. And that means we're a playoff team or not a Super Bowl team because really, why not? Why not? The only thing that's questionable is the secondary is because really you have, but most teams have one shutdown cornerback and then a lot of role players. And these other role players we have, not role players, but the other cornerbacks we have are decent cornerbacks, so they're going to be picked on a lot. But that's fine. The safeties we got locked. We got a Hall of Famer in Bates, and then we got this up and coming Helms from Alabama that is going to take the world by storm.
so the future is bright for the
The future
Falcons.
is fucking bright.
I just hope y'all actually capitalize on this shit.
Dog, all we was a quarterback away from being a team. And now we got 2 of them.
And a new coach.
And a new coach that's brought energy, brought excitement, and you got this offensive coordinator that's bringing this quick release, fast, quick, explosive, and the people we got, the defense, is all fast as fuck. They all fast. The shit that I ran, guys, they all ran that under 4 seconds, or under 5 seconds, and they weigh 300 pounds. All of them. Damn.
That shit'll make you feel bad.
No,
dude.
not at all. Not as a
Watching these
fan.
6'8",
Yeah,
350
yeah.
pound
No,
motherfuckers.
I am. Boy, I cannot wait to September. I cannot wait. That's when football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait till like July when NCAA football comes out.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bro.
Of course.
Oh my God, I cannot wait for that day.
Yeah.
That, bro, I've been waiting my whole life for some shit like this.
Yeah, and they're gonna have it so moderned up and stuff.
The recruiting, you're gonna have, bro,
This is
transfer
gonna be
portal,
great.
all that
It's gonna be
shit. You're
great.
gonna have all the teams. Who's the first team you're playing with?
Of course, Alabama.
Alabama. And will you play a full season, or are you gonna play a whole dynasty, or what are you gonna do?
First of all, when I first get it, I'm gonna create a playbook, and then I'm going straight online. Straight online and playing whoever, just playing and just get the feel of the game. I won't play the game, the regular game until probably in the summer. Like to the computer by itself, I probably won't play that like a season until this season, like the season's over with. Like in the
Are you gonna create a player from like high school and do that, or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm not going to do
Dude, that's
none.
like the best part.
No, I'm not going to do it with this because if they're going to do it like Madden, they update the rosters because they're getting paid. So I'm going to see how the game is because if they're anything like Madden, you don't have to touch the rosters.
Well, no, I know that. I know that.
They update it.
Yeah, they're gonna make
weekly.
them look how they look on the field and everything.
Weekly though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are you gonna ever
No.
play like a franchise as like a guy from high school that's getting?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, the
No, I
Road
like
to
to-
Glory is the best shit.
I know. I
I
never
hope
did.
they do that, dude.
They always have that. They always have that. I mean, it's been 10
Yeah,
12
that's what I'm
years,
saying. I hope
but-
they keep that and don't do just straight up Madden shit. Like, I want to be able to be a guy from high school that gets recruited and
But
goes.
that's a part of it, though. They should have that in there.
They should.
Yeah.
They can't. If you kept the game from us for 10 years, and you don't give us that,
That'd
I'd be
a shame.
pissed.
I just hope they don't try to penny pinch us. Like the last game, the 10 to 12 years ago, like they started charging shit for you. Like if they was updating rosters, like because Oregon was coming out with a new roster a new
Uniform.
every week. And so when the game first came out, they just had the basic stuff and a couple alternates, but they had where you can pay for their new jerseys and alternate. Yeah, so
They did that in the last
Yeah.
one? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that they did.
Maybe that's an online thing because I never
Mhm.
even saw that.
You could have created a team from it too. And I got 12 of them I created.
Like
Yeah,
just random teams that you created.
you create it. Yeah, so I just,
Like you made their name and everything.
No, I didn't make their
Oh.
names, but I just created like Jacksonville State, created the uniforms, but they charged you for that.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do that shit.
I hope not.
But I think the
that
game
was
might be
12
expensive as fuck.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
because they
care,
gotta
but
pay
I
these
know.
people.
I mean,
But yeah,
What if- what if it's like
they
one-
made you pay for all that shit?
what if it's like $100? You getting it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be the second game I buy, because I only buy two
Yeah.
Madden, and this will be the second one. So.
I buy GTA and NCAA, and that's pretty much it. UFC, but yeah.
Yeah, alright, only Madden.
Yeah.
So now
They cannot afford to like. Well, they can afford shit because we're all gonna buy it anyway. But I mean, they can't. If you kept it for 10 years, you just can't fuck this one up. You can't do it. And I don't think they will. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be elite. I think it's gonna be way better than Madden. I hope. But all right. So what is this you're talking about? Bear or man? What is this?
Yeah, Craig had brought this to my attention. There's some kind of challenges going around the internet about if a female was to be lost in the woods and she was to come across, what would she rather come across first? A bear or a male? And the results will shock you.
Well, I know
because-
it's gonna be they choose bear.
Yeah,
You
and that's
say it's
fucked
gonna
up.
shock you. Like,
For me, yeah, I'm a Mr. Gullible fucking type of guy because that should be the opposite. And
should be.
but
That's
that's
fucking
fuck,
crazy, dude.
it's fuck. I mean, for me to think that people is fucking real or innocent out there and is real, what you mean?
Like, no, I'm saying it's fucked up that like majority of women would choose. They'd rather see a bear. How the fuck is that?
You tell me, but I mean the results. And when they said it, the statistics for the case of women getting assaulted and shit is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I guess it.
And the results of a bear attacking somebody is slim to none. So.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of bear too.
Yeah, true.
Like if it's just
bear,
a black bear, then
or a black bear,
yeah.
one of those small ones.
But if it's a grizzly, if you chose a grizzly over a man, then you're just
But just the simple fact, though. I don't know. I mean,
it's gonna be fucking Darwinism at that point.
How many people we got on?
We got
there?
5. What do y'all think? Would you if you're lost in the woods, we'll say, would you rather see a male or a black bear?
Just a bear. They don't have to be. It's just
okay. One that's not
nobody knows about bears. They're gonna be like a bear's a bear. You know what I'm saying? No. Like for me, I'm gonna say a bear's a bear.
Karina, you know what a bear is gonna do if you leave it alone? It will leave you alone. Again, as long as it's not a grizzly, because bro, if you run up on a grizzly, I've seen videos.
So even if you do the just avoid them, they want to smoke.
Yeah.
A grizzly bear wants to smoke.
Yeah.
All the time.
I mean, it's not all the time, but I mean, bro, I would not try one.
It's on site. A grizzly see you, it's on site.
You do not want to run into a grizzly.
But them bitches
a black bear, you make noise, you scare it, whatever. Grizzly, you try not to make eye contact, and you just pray to God doesn't fucking attack you.
Oh my God.
That's all you can do.
Karina, I don't know if you remember that fucking, well, I don't know what they call it, but when they killed it and they stuffed it up or whatever.
Yeah, mount.
Yeah, so we flew into Denver or one of those places in Wyoming, and they had or Alaska, it was one of those places out there. They had a fucking life-size fucking grizzly bear stuffed of the actually size of it, and that shit is like a fucking dinosaur almost. And that's that shit is gigantic.
Yeah.
And massive. And how tall it is. It looked like it's 20 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't know how tall. When I was in Wyoming, we went to like a bear's. Yeah, I mean, we saw 19 in the wild, which I think might be a fucking record for 1 week. Damn. Like people were out there with like spotting scopes from like miles away trying to see one, and like if you saw one, there was like a mass crowd of people walking from that far away on a mountainside.
That's crazy.
We saw 19, and they were just on the side of the fucking road.
But how tall are they when they stand up?
Well, we went to a sanctuary where they were like rehabbing them, and they had them in there playing, bro. And taller than the ceiling. I mean, they're standing up and they're hitting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're massive. Like, that's thousands.
Fucking huge.
That's 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
And I mean, dude, the paw. I mean,
oh yeah,
I'm talking the paw.
The claws.
Is like,
the claws on that.
It's gonna be like that. I mean.
Yeah, that's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she said if you look at the stats, there's no fatalities by bears. I'm just telling you, bro. Hey,
I know. I get what y'all saying. Grizzly. I get what y'all saying. But it was just I just started thinking about the size of a grizzly. You know.
But a black bear.
But I got you.
Yeah.
We understand.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's a fucked up statistic that's out there, but.
And the fact that we're at that point in society where it's like.
Yeah. So that's why I'm so. That's why I'm so. For you. Talking about, protection and shit, because she's out there all the time, and so you got a lot of stupid people.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up, a lot of stupid people, just stupid for no reason.
I feel like the movies don't help either, because it's always
real shit. But they can only produce out stuff that they probably got wind of, like what I'm saying. Even this shit that I never really believed in before, like aliens and shit. I never believed in that shit. They gotta get some kind of vision. They gotta have some kind of idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is it creating a?
It's real shit.
I don't know what to call it. Like false, like.
No, that shit is real. People harming people. People harming people, and
well, yeah, I know that, but I mean.
A scare tactic.
Yeah.
It's real.
But. is it that prevalent
Absolutely.
to where you need to be worried about this? Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
But then why?
This world is evil as fuck.
So then,
If they catch you, if somebody. Absolutely.
she said movies definitely give people ideas,
Yeah.
make people think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the news does it too, where it's like you show some and people get ideas. They're like, oh, well, this got on the news, I'll go do this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's
just
a
like
copycat thing. I mean,
just like we said about the guy in Milwaukee, he fucking chopped the girl up and ate her and spread her body all through the fucking city on a public transportation
it's some Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
in in the same city. Yeah. So yeah, but
I wonder if he talked the same as Jeffrey Dahmer.
he had this. I mean, kind of.
Think he sound like that?
I don't know.
Let's go party hardy.
But that shit was hard as fuck on TikTok when he did this shit. There was a TikTok thing that was going around last when that movie came out.
Oh, when he started dancing and there was a TV and then they put something
Yeah,
else.
you're right.
Yeah. What a fucking creepo that guy was.
That was, but that movie was hard as fuck though.
And
It
then
was
like
disturbing as fuck, but it was.
for me it was the fact like how much he almost got caught. That was like pissing me off. It's like, bro.
All them bitches always get a run with the cops and always get away. Ted Bundy. If you ever watched that movie, that like I forget the name of it, but that shit was good as fuck. And he got pulled over so many times with those people, and he's been arrested and got out of it. That bitch.
Which serial killer was it where they were like asking him where he has the bodies, and he was like asking them where they searched, and they were like, oh, we searched where we flying over a helicopter using sonar
I think
or
that
whatever.
was Ted Bundy.
And then he's like, well, would a sonar go through a metal door? And then he was basically alluding to the fact like he put a fucking metal door on top of them so you could never find them, and then buried them.
I don't know.
It might have been Ted Bundy.
But Ted Bundy had some shit like that too.
Yeah.
That bitch. Those was. Oh god damn. The 70s had some real serious.
But you know what I don't get? Why is it like a craze where people think that like
serial killers are attractive?
Yes.
He had fucking bitch women all lined up out his thing. Women are turned on by bad guys, unfortunately.
Okay, well, there's a difference between like
No,
serial
bad
killer
guys,
and fucking
like real bad guys. They got fans.
Then
and
that
shit.
kind of goes back to our point with like, would you rather see a male or a bear? And you'll say a male or a bear, and it's like, bitch, you would go for fucking Ted Bundy though.
Y'all respond on that. That's double. That's whatever you call it. Double standards or whatever. What's the word?
Double standards, yeah.
Yeah. What's
It
the
is.
word? What's
Well,
up with that?
I wouldn't want to see a regular guy, but Ted Bundy, oh yeah, like.
Yeah,
What
what's
the
up with
fuck?
that? Drop a line. That's a good.
What is
that's
that
a,
shit?
That's a good one because, I mean, I can see myself if I was being a dating field young person, and I'll probably be called a square or whatever. And they like, I need a bad boy type shit because I'm a clean cut type of guy. I can see that shit. I ain't never had that happen, but I can see girls saying that.
Fucking stupid.
I mean,
It's so stupid.
y'all, nobody said anything, no comments on that shit?
She said crazy ones. The sane ones would never be attracted to something like that. I don't know, dude. It seems like the majority of my age would be attracted to some shit like that.
To bad guys?
Yeah, like Ted Bundy.
Oh yeah.
Every time I scroll through any app, TikTok,
it's bad guys.
yeah, they're like, oh, showing how attractive Ted Bundy is. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
He was
would
like,
kill you.
no, not just your generation. This fucker was like that in the 70s.
She said that we're not talking about regular guys. It's the one that want to hurt you because it. But if it's just a random guy in the woods and you don't know.
I know.
That's my issue.
Yeah, it could be
because it's like Ted Bundy killed a bunch of females.
I know,
and
that's what got him to kill most of the time because he was attractive and he was out there hiking most of the time. And he had a fake ass injury like a cast, and they were like,
I need help.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, boom, and he's got 32. He had a lot. I don't know how many women, but he had a lot. And he had him in Florida from all the way from Seattle all the way to Florida.
Yeah.
From Seattle
He was
all the way
he
to
was at
Florida.
FSU, I think.
Yeah,
I think he killed
that's
at a sorority.
yeah. He killed. Yeah,
It was one of the serial killers killed at a
no,
sorority.
it was him
Yeah,
because he got caught in Florida, and I think he has escaped from Florida. Yeah,
but like the obsession with serial killers is
fan
so
clubs
weird.
to this day. Fan
Like they
clubs.
like glorify them. Like,
They do. You have even reality shows now of married to inmates, and
Yeah.
these be some nice ass. It was one show that pissed me off because I didn't really like this one. It was this Karina. I watched it for a little bit. I was watching it with Karina. It was a black German girl. She was beautiful, and she was fucking fell in love to this convict and shit. I'm like, as beautiful as she is, from whatever, and she's fucking fell in love to a guy she never met that was a convict. I'm like, this shit pissed me off. I walked off from the show. I'm like, this is crazy.
Karina said any man that just randomly wants to have a conversation with you in the woods is suspect.
They call it sus now, Karina. You know,
Sus.
they don't say the whole word. They say sus. But yeah, not really. I mean, yeah.
I mean, kind
But
of.
but think about it though. Think about it. How many times have somebody came up to you and say, "Let me pet your dog"? All the time. Is that sus or what?
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like either way, you could argue it would be sus. Like, if they don't say anything, they just walk by you. Would you be like looking behind you, like, is this motherfucker?
Yeah,
gonna
and
follow
then the whole thing is just
me? Yeah.
you know. Now if they be trying to hold a whole conversation, then that's sus.
Yeah. And they're trying to get to know you. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yes, and they don't unless they know you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I feel like again, you could argue it either way. No matter what a random dude does, it's gonna be. I think the only right thing to do would just be like, walk by and say hello or something. Just keep on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word they say in Germany is Entschuldigung.
Janae said a bear. Damn! What the fuck?
But Janae, question. I don't know if you just came in, but why do y'all like Bad Boys? That's the question. The square guys get no love when they're young. I'm telling you, it's tough for young guys because they have more problems too. Most of these kids are trying to grow a certain image to look a certain way because, like the guys we work with, you see how much they are in detail to grow their hair out because they're trying to look a certain way to get girls to look a certain way. They want to all make them look like King Von type shit. I'm serious. So, because the girls want a bad boy look. So, why do y'all want a bad boy look? But then that kind of shit. That's just a question that made a good conversation. No, that's what you. So,
I don't know. I'm just still stuck on like, bro, like. I'm going back to. I just keep repeating in my head like the Ted Bundy shit, like.
But it's
just
all the same shit. King Von was a
Yeah.
a killer.
But, like they could knowingly, like we know this guy killed people, and it's like, yeah, I'm still trying. Like,
They know King Von killed people. They know.
like he would literally kill you. Like what the fuck? But that's who they'll go with.
I don't know. It's just weird, but that's just how we are triggered.
She said I'm too nerdy for a bad boy.
Yeah, but most females, I get you, but most females like bad boys still, and that's what's crazy because most of these guys are trying to look a certain way so they can have that look, even if they're not. You know what I'm saying? A bad boy, they just trying to trust me. It's weird.
They're trying too hard, honestly.
The guys, but it's
The
the peer
whole-
pressure for them.
It's the
It's
whole
the peer
pretty
pressure.
boy thing for me.
But they trying to, because they're more focused on their hair than anything. Like people like, oh my god, you know, because I'm bald headed and shit. They're like, oh, you will never make it in this society. What? How about confidence? They think what you wear or how your hair is.
By the way, if you're one of the guys at work that does like TikToks, like taking a selfie, flexing, licking your lips and shit, you gotta stop, bro. Like, you're fucking 20 years old. Like, let's be real.
Damn.
That's sus. That's sus. That's some zesty ass behavior, actually.
Yeah.
You like, bro. Come on. With the licking the lip shit. Like, what is that, dude?
Okay.
Something I heard at work that I want to talk about. Did you say you sit to pee? Did you say that?
Yeah, I mean.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's
relaxing.
It's fucking relaxing. It's fucking relaxing. Yeah, I walk all the time, so if I get to relax, and plus you're killing two birds at one time, so you can do number 2 and number 1.
That would be different. But
No,
I mean,
but
just in general, like,
so
you see a urinal and you're like, no, I'm gonna go sit.
No, fuck no, not in no public. In my own comfort in my own house.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not as bad.
No, fuck no. I will never fucking skip a urinal.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I'm like, bro,
Fuck
what
that
the
shit.
fuck? That is
Fuck
some
no.
like.
Yeah, no.
That's
fuck
some
that
5-year-old behavior right there.
shit. No, sir. Fuck no. No. Only for my house. That shit. Actually, yeah. Fuck that shit. Only for my house. You ain't gotta argue with your wife.
I was like, dude, there's no way he said this.
Yeah, I'm a real one. I don't lie about shit because you ain't gotta argue with your wife. Well, flip this toilet seat up and down and shit. Nah, you just damn. Y'all drop a comment if y'all drop a comment, and that's the thing. People are not real with themselves. They'll lie.
I feel like it's more work to have to, and then I gotta get up. But again, I'm not married and I don't have to clean up, so I mean, maybe it's just like I don't give a fuck. So.
Yeah, I've been pretty much married for fucking.
She said when you're married, you better make sure no splatter.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and it's relaxing. So I got no shame in my game.
Oh god!
All right, so people saw that.
Speaking of fucking idiots, let's talk about Chris Brown and Quavo. I have not been following this, by the way.
First of all, we're not gonna talk about the beefing, but we just want to know, who do y'all think won the rap battle? I personally think you let an R&B singer fucking out rap you. I think he won it, and that's all I gotta say on that. I just want to know how people felt with the.
She said Chris Brown killed it.
Who was that?
Karina.
Okay.
But okay, this goes back to our shit again. What is the obsession with Chris Brown? Because again,
both of them had the same accusations. If you're gonna talk about the women fighting,
I mean beating women.
Yeah, both of them are not saints. But we're just talking. I got you, but
again, I'm just going back to what is the obsession with that? If you know that like he beat Rihanna, and it's still like they're like this is their favorite shit, and they still
go crazy over him.
Like what the fuck is that? That's
some weird shit.
That's a mental thing.
Oh, of course.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like who the female equivalent would be for men.
That will take abuse. Fucking Kardashians.
Get the fuck
fucking
out.
Kardashians.
Nobody's actually attracted to them. I think we're
First of all, the Kardashians, and first of all, you know what you signed up for. Your life is over once you fucking sign up with it. Any of them, your life is fucking over. It's fun for your 2 or 3 years, and I got another segue for that. It's fun for whatever, but you're not gonna end up. How you started is not how you're gonna end up, basically. But it's funny because they said the fucking curse of the Kardashians is about 12 to 13 years, and this is the reason why. The first curse to be broken Reggie Bush. He got his Heisman back. He got his Heisman back.
Yeah, that's such bullshit that he never had it. Like,
I know, but that's that Kardashian shit. That's that Kardashian curse. As soon as he started fucking with the Kardashian, this fucker, now they take his Heisman away and shit like that, and just ruined him. And now, and now the 13 years up since he been up, or I forget how many years, but the Kardashian curse lasts about that long, about 13 to 14 years. He got his Heisman back, but yeah, they signed up for it because they're whatever, and then they know they're not gonna end well. That's equivalent.
Stephanie said he's not an ass, or Karina said he can do it all, sing, rap, dance. He may be an ass, but his songs are fire. Stephanie said he's not an ass.
He's not what? Ass?
An ass.
Stephanie
like, bro,
he's not an ass?
Yeah. So he beats the shit out of women, but it's not.
So, but this is what made Quavo's, because his Quavo's rap wasn't horrible. His rap, I don't know if you heard it or not. His wasn't horrible, but he did say he was a crackhead and his personality is changed, bipolar and shit. So that's the problem with him. The drugs and the bipolarism has got him acting fucked up, and that's why he's bipolar. And the drugs they call him a crackhead. He's on cocaine hard, and you can tell his bone structures. He looks like his
face is sunken in his eyes or something.
Yeah, that's who used to look like that. We used to work with.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
But okay, so what was it that we were saying? So you think Chris Brown won it?
For sure. He came out of fucking singing to rap like he does this shit every time. And he fucking smashed him. And he said some disrespectful shit. He's like, people wish it was you that was dead. How he closed it out. That shit was below the belt, above the belt. That shit was a cake knockout.
I mean, that's a whole nother thing in itself. Because wasn't the rumor that like they set up whatever his name was and had him killed?
Yes. Who? The brother set up the brother?
Yeah.
It's all, don't really know.
They're all on that shit.
Who?
Best diss track ever.
It was. But who do y'all think won that shit though?
I don't know. Best. I'm trying to think.
That was the best.
No.
That was the best.
There's gotta be one.
Fuck no. He said he wish it was you. They wish it was you that was dead. That motherfucker fucked him up.
I'm gonna find one. I know there's one.
No, he fucked him up. Look, it's just like asking a basketball player to fucking play football. That's what he just did. He just went from his sport to his sport and fucking killed them. And Quavo's it was not bad, but it wasn't like, damn.
You know who never got the Kardashian curse?
They all got it.
No.
Who?
Kanye.
Bitch had got it. He lost billions. He was a billionaire for a week. Then he lost it because it is all that same shit when he was divorced, when he was child custody type shit. It happened. He was a billionaire for one day or a week, and then all that shit happened. But he's a fucking genius though. He got that. Kanye is weird as fuck, but that guy is a fucking genius. Musically genius, but weird as fuck.
I think I got like 11 pairs of Yeezys.
That I'll never buy it. Now that's called not dressing my age. That was a topic I asked my wife.
Yeah, hey, show him your pants. Let's see.
Yeah, so
is James dressing his age?
So
is he drip or?
So I asked my wife, was I dressing my age? And she said no. But these are basically sweatpants, but thin. I don't know what you fucking call them. But cargo thin for the summer type shit.
This man looks like he's about to go.
I'm relaxed.
About to go save a fucking moon war or some shit.
No, this is fucking relaxation and shit. It's thin enough where you not burning out. But do you have a age limit on what you should wear?
You found life on Mars and them bitches.
It's the color. Is the color or what?
No, it's just I'm cracking up at the fucking pockets like
But
on the
that's why I'm sure it's probably supposed to be higher, but she wants them because she can put all types of dog training shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Like for what?
Hey, this man's in charge of this guy's in charge of dog treats.
What was the question though? Before we start talking.
I forget what we were talking about, but everybody's commenting on your pants. I like your pants.
Thanks.
You'll be great wearing whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Just wear whatever the fuck you want, honestly. If you like it, then...
Yeah, but do you have an age limit, though?
It doesn't fucking matter.
You heard that, Karina? Don't fucking matter.
I don't think it does.
I don't either.
People are too worried about what other people think.
Yeah, but
I mean, listen.
So what I was going to do is the Yeezys. Now, I feel like if I was to buy a pair of Yeezys, now that's not dressing my age.
No.
I think, because that's fucking unique as fuck. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
You get a pair of Yeezy 350s, it's no problem at all.
That is not dressing my age.
What do y'all think? They would go better with that.
I know, but I'm almost 50. What do y'all think? Yeezys is, that's the only thing that I think is not dressing.
The Yeezy 350s he could wear for sure. You could wear, what are they, 500s or 550s too? You could wear, yeah. There's certain shit where I would draw the line, but like if you came out wearing like some off-whites or some shit, and you got like the tag hanging, okay.
That's
not
not
now we're getting there where it's like, okay.
Where the tag is hanging and shit?
Yeah.
I got you.
But that's just me personally. I think it was ridiculous from the beginning, like wearing shoes that like have a tag hanging from them or a hat that has the tag on it. I'm like, bro, take the fucking sticker off.
You know what? I'm so old as fuck, but when I was young, I remember my sister, Daphne, she was living in Arizona, or she always lived away because her husband was in the Air Force. And I remember we went out shopping one time. And my sisters are 9 and 11 years older than me. So they're like my parents and shit. Mm-hmm. Right? So I remember going shopping, and she was just here to visit one time, and I had my hat on with the fucking chain and shit.
Oh, God.
And she took it off. Good job. But I'm like, what did you do? She's like, you forgot your tag. I'm like, that's the style.
No.
She don't probably remember that shit.
Oh,
but
God.
I was like, that's the style. We leave the fucking, to let them know is to, for you, that people don't know, it's a hood shit. It's some hood shit. It's to let you know that it's authentic. It's the real shit. You didn't even know that. Y'all didn't even know that shit.
I thought it was to let people know that like this shit new. Like
no, it's to let people know it's real because you have a lot of knockoff shit. And so when you see that I'm educating the street, dog. I'm educating y'all. I told you I'm a real street dude. That's why they leave it on there. Is to let people know that's the legit shit. It ain't no knockoff. Bam. You see the tag.
The first thing I do whenever I get clothes, take off every fucking tag.
But that's
I'm trying to cut out the tag that's on the collar and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's some.
That probably tells you it's authentic on the collar. And I'm just like, yeah, it's itches.
I know, but that's again, you don't want people to be digging all in your clothes and shit. So you leave it on the outside. Don't touch me. You see it. You know what I'm saying? That's hood shit. Hey, comment if y'all don't think that's the correct answer.
No, they're agreeing with you.
Thank you.
I remember I hated that shit. So Karina said,
"You always been a hater, dog. You always been a hater, dog.
I would pay money to have seen that shit.
Well,
I'm serious. Like to see James wearing like some big fitted flat bill hat with like a 4XL shirt and some like
that was out there. I ain't gonna lie, that was out there.
Yeah. They were fucking with that shit though. When you put that on, you're like, the hoes gonna love this. Yeah. They gonna fuck with this one.
Yeah, that.
What were like the shoes that you were wearing back then?
I was always a simple-minded dude. The shit that I wear now is the shit I wore then.
But there was like, so it wasn't Jordans or anything?
Yeah. But like, yeah. But I'm always, I was never a sneakerhead. I always had like, this is my outfits for my shoe game. A dark pair of sneakers, a light pair of sneakers. That's it. A dark pair, light pair, just to whatever outfit, right? Then a dark pair of going out shoes, like brown or black, both brown or black, and that's it. I'm a simple
Did
dude.
you keep them clean?
I keep some bitches clean though, for real. Yeah,
Oh my god, dude! I wish I could have seen that.
yeah. But yeah, I was always considered best dressed all the time in high school.
Okay, speaking of dress, what do y'all think about Caleb Williams at the draft? Not just at the draft, but in general, with wearing like the
But
pantsuits.
he named that suit, and I'm a stylist or I'm not into designs and shit, but he is something. Name some clothing, because what he had on was nice.
Shit, I'm the last
The
one.
suit he had for the draft.
I mean, like the only big brands that I know now would be like Chrome Hearts, Blind
That was it.
Chrome
Swear to
Heart-
fucking God.
Chrome
And I
Hearts.
don't even.
Hey,
and that's
I'm
what-
tapped in with the streets.
Yeah. So what
For
is
real.
that shit? That's what the fuck.
If
he
I
had
put
on.
a Chrome Hearts hat on this, they'd pay like $400 for this shit.
Well, let's start fucking getting some sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Chrome Heart. So what is that? Now, can I wear that? I don't know what it is.
Oh no, fuck no.
What is it?
Honestly, it's ugly.
What is it though?
Like, bro,
But
to me,
medallions type shit. What is it?
sometimes
Because that's what Chrome Heart.
it only just had like a fucking bedazzled cross or something, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, $600 for this hat,"
Damn.
or
But-
it'll have like crosses on it. Well, yeah, but I mean, just
Well,
or CH in like some font, and it.
but his suit was nice though. It was nice. It was tight.
I didn't
But
like it.
him
Him painting his fingernails,
You keep saying that, dog.
that's ridiculous.
He is probably for the money. He's probably getting paid just
No.
for that shit.
No, his mom painted his
It's
fingernails growing up.
and it's just trust
She
me.
gave
He's
him manicure.
he's from DC, so he can't.
It must be zesty out there. or
Nah,
something.
DC is not zesty. DC is definitely not zesty. He can survive out there. That,
He must be from like
I think
DC where the politicians.
but you
are.
was no Georgetown. You will see that guy got some dog in him, dog. He's not a pretty boy. This guy has got some dog in him.
He's walking around saying to the punter, he texted their new punter
Oh,
that
yeah.
he's not going to be punting a lot.
Yeah. Now that's some
That's some cocky shit.
kahunas. That's kahunas because he texted his punter after he got drafted. Pretty much, he's not gonna be used at all this year. So
Somebody clip this like 6 months from now or something when it's football season. He's out there
he's
punting
gonna be a
every guy.
dog.
Huh?
He's gonna be a dog.
So like, how many wins?
The first season.
Yeah.
I mean, he's set up for success. I'll go ahead and go say fuck it. Detroit will take a step back. Yeah,
Take a step back.
Detroit will.
How much worse could they get?
Detroit?
Oh, I thought they were talking about Chicago.
No, Detroit will take a step back. Minnesota will probably not be as good. Yeah, 10 or 11. 10 or 11 because Minnesota is going to be struggling with their quarterback. And Detroit is going to just, for some fucking reason, they're going to take a step back this year. And I blame the coaching on that because he fucked up the fucking championship game. He did. So they're going to take a step back. Chicago is moving forward because they was clicking before the season ended last year with Fields and shit. So they started filling each other out. So Chicago's a 10-win season. They might, matter of fact, I got Chicago winning the division. I got Chicago winning the division. Yep.
Oh, this is getting clipped.
Clip the fuck out of it. Chicago's winning the division. Bears. Caleb Williams probably rookie of the year. Offensive rookie of the year. For sure. He's got a Hall of Fame receiver. He's got a up and coming receiver, rookie receiver that's fucking already connecting. And then he's got another receiver that's gelling. They're straight.
All right, going back to rap. But you were talking about in Russia. I didn't see this. You're saying in Russia you saw a TikTok or something.
Mm-hmm.
In Russia, you can't play rap music. Is that
Right.
real?
Right. The Putin said Putin will not allow rap to be played in the country at all. He said it will start a revolution, and I just want to. I mean, we all know what rap music is. We all know. I fucking love it. I mean, but I'm not young either, where I actually believe in, believe in them, like believe what they're actually saying and shit. So that's one. But this is really up to the people we got. I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, I know it's entertaining, but the stuff they're saying is graphic and all types of shit. But what do y'all think about Russia not having rap music banned in Russia?
I mean, why do you think there was a jump, like a big jump, in crime throughout like the last 50 years, whatever it was?
Why do you think it was a big jump?
I'm not saying it's rap, but I'm saying like you had video games, you had TV, music. Like, do you think rap played into that or no?
You know what's crazy? What's crazy because again, I only play one game, and that's Madden, and they have rap music all in this shit, and there's good soundtracks. It's actually Karina will come in my room and start vibing to it, and then fucking download the song from the Madden soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's just and then some of them, and a lot of them have curse words, so most of them do. But then when you go to GTA, don't they have like hardcore music like what you actually hear? So it's in there.
But I mean, in GTA, the reason I bring up video games would be more for like the video games where you can just run up to somebody and shoot and kill them and like just wipe out a bunch of people.
Yeah, I mean that's what this world has turned into. It sells because if you bring Christianity music to a video game, would it sell? No. So, the shit that make us cringe is what we actually paying to watch.
I feel like the rap nowadays is like a lot different than it was even when like you were growing up. Now it seems to be like, dude, they're basically. I mean, people are getting arrested because they're confessing to like murdering people in songs.
Yeah, I mean because they're actually doing it because they actually trying to. Because this was the stereotype of rappers. They was just fake people, just faking, faking about being
trying to work hard.
Yeah, and for the most part they were. And so now this younger generation is trying to one up them and just really say I'm about that life, and they're actually doing stupid shit and getting fucking arrested for it.
Yeah,
that's the problem. And and then they rap about it. The fucking people from your area, Jacksonville, that's not your area, but the fucking Toogie got shot, Booker got shot. He fucking he rapped about the whole and he said somebody was missing and his mom was going crazy. It's some rapper.
You're talking about Jacksonville though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he actually laid out the whole fucking murder scene on his fucking rap song.
And I mean, they're filming themselves on Snapchat and whatever,
Yeah.
like shooting. They're rapping about how they got switches, which I don't know if you guys know what a switch is, but it basically makes your gun like full auto.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, they're taking this is a felony. Like this is like
you can't even have
ATF, FBI will come to your fucking like.
Yeah, and he actually got it.
And they're like videos of them doing this shit. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking stupid? Like, you're just putting this out there for anybody. You're rapping about how you killed this guy. You got switches.
But that's why
videos out.
But that's why that activist TikToker Charleston White be going so hard at their ass though, because he don't like it the way he you heard about Charleston White or no?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, so that's his whole thing about him. That's what put him on the map is talking about how stupid these rappers are that's fucking up these young generational kids because they seeing this shit everywhere. But you can't hate the rappers for doing it because they're getting the bag. You can blame your parents because you can say, "Hey, put the fucking phone
Well, that's
away."
another one.
Put
What
the
about
phone away.
what about the little fucking kid rapping? You remember that little kid?
Yeah,
And he's rapping about like bitches, money, like.
but that's the parents though.
Well, again.
That's the parents. So the entertainers are entertaining. Now, if you want to set boundaries, that's the parents.
What do y'all think about Charleston White, by the way?
He's real.
I'd be interested to hear what people think, because I personally like a lot of the shit he said.
Oh yeah, he's real. I mean, to get your attention, you have to be different. You can't go at him with kid gloves and shit, because you'll be turned the fuck down. Because that's what he's been doing this shit for a minute, and and he wasn't getting no fucking attention until he started being a donkey. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gets attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of his stuff is just straight trolling, and he knows he's trolling, but like.
Yeah, but it makes good sense.
Yeah.
Of what he's saying.
But I do believe, like, a lot of stuff he's saying he actually does believe, which I'm like.
Oh yeah.
He'll say it, I'm like, dude, like looking around the room, like.
That's.
People don't want to hear this shit, but I mean.
Yeah, I mean, fucking. People like real shit. People like real shit.
Yeah, but do you think he's
yeah, it's real.
You know?
Yeah. You know what the difference is? The difference is Charleston White is basically who everybody else is, right? When they have alcohol. He made I don't know where I heard the comment. Everybody, when you drink alcohol, you're the same person. But when you drink alcohol, your morals lessen a little bit. So you can say, meaning you felt the same way the whole fucking time. But when you drunk it, your morals went away. So now you actually just fucking said it. But you always felt it. You know what I'm saying? What you said. But you just never fucking had the courage to say it until you drunk alcohol. Charleston White is a fucking like that on 10 unless he's actually drinking alcohol every time he's talking before he's having a podcast. But that's what he actually is. We actually think what he's saying, but we don't actually say it. We actually say it when we actually have something to like drink on, and then we start telling people, oh yeah, this and that. So, yeah, I fucks with him because he's actually telling the truth. He's saying it differently, but you have to do it like that because you'll be fucking, people won't pay you attention.
Karina said Shannon Sharp. In regards to what? Just like if we agree with him?
I think she's talking about when he fucked up. He fucked up big time on his interview, and he did it with somebody that you should come in correct with.
Who?
It's an activist comedian lady, and so you know what I'm saying. It wasn't. So she's like she wear her name proudly because she's an activist, and so she's like an activist for she's just an activist for women and blacks and stuff like that. So he is going around. It's a clip going around where he starts off and saying where he didn't do his research, and he says, "So your mama's a white woman," and that's basically her platform is about injustices and shit. You know what I'm saying? If her platform is about social injustice, and then he's gonna start off and say, "Well, so you're doing all this and you're not even real black," and then so she like, "What the fuck are you talking about? My mama's black. She's from so." Then he disregarded her. Then he is like, so anyway, so your mom married a white man then. She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? No." So he fumbled big time on that.
So he was just going off of how she looked. He thought.
No, somebody who did his research for him. I don't know who made him look like an ass. You know what I'm saying? So she was fucking livid.
Oh god, that must be a nightmare scenario. I can't stand the social justice warriors, dude. Especially if like you trigger them somehow. It's just like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta put earbuds in or something because holy shit, that's gonna be a long night. He piss one of them off.
Yeah, he got drugged through. I felt that's on his people, not on him, because most of the time these people that's doing it,
Like, you're supposed to have somebody that
yeah,
they
they
does the
should.
work.
Yeah, they fucked him up. They fucked him up.
Maybe they didn't like his ass. Like, yeah.
Well, that was. I mean,
Or maybe it was like, dude,
just
fuck
think
you.
About
I'm
it. Just
starting
think
off.
about it though. What a fuck up scenario with a social justice person and say this shit. You know what I'm saying? That could be a sabotage.
That's what I'm saying.
That could be a big time sabotage.
It's like,
because
bro, there's
he's been
one
doing
person-
great his whole time doing this podcast, and for him to make
I think
something
it was
that
a troll or something, dude. Because, I mean, if
What
there's
do y'all
one
think?
person
Was
you
that
don't
a
want to fuck
sabotage?
up
'Cause-
with, yeah.
was that a sabotage? What do y'all think? Because
If there's one person you do not want to fuck with, it's like
yeah,
a
because
social
right now
justice
that's
thing.
all I've been seeing. And that was
Oh,
it had to happen.
I would have to end the podcast. I'd be like, bro, this
I
is
don't know
not-
how it ended.
I mean,
I don't know.
I
how
would
it
not be
ended,
posting that shit. I'd be like, bro, this is
But
this is
it's
a
for
wrap
clicks.
from the
It's
beginning.
for clicks. So,
Yeah.
but do
Well,
y'all
that's
think?
the other thing. It could have just been for clicks.
No, she was livid. She was livid, and he was fucking embarrassed, but trying to play it off. And she was not. She had her teeth in his ass. She did. She had her teeth in his ass.
I just remember dealing with the social justice warriors when I was at FSU.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. They're like trying to block you from walking somewhere. It's like, bro, how is this? By the way, with like all the people, we got the Israel-Palestine shit going on, and you see on campuses, and in, I want to get your take on this, and in like just everyday scenarios, blocking roads, blocking people from going to work. Like, how do people actually think this is like gonna help their cause? Like, you think if I'm like late to my job because you blocked the road, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I agree with them.
I actually seen a clip where a guy lost his shit. It was like in one of those northern cities like New York or Philly or something like that. And he lost his shit because he was trying to help him, get his daughter from school or something like that. And they was all,
I think I saw it.
and they was all, doing that shit. So it's like, I understand you trying to make a thing, but you are you causing, you know what I'm saying?
I'm literally gonna be on the other person's side, even if I knew nothing about it.
But you know what I'm saying? You
go and do that shit. I'm like, bro,
because
fuck you.
he
I'm
was
with
in
the
the-
other people. On this
He
one.
was
Shit.
like, he was trying to be polite at first, and they was just still saying whatever, and he was like, look, my kid is fucking by herself,
yeah.
and they was just so like zombies.
Yeah, we're gonna sit in the road and block
just
you.
zombies, and he just lost his shit.
Fuck
So
that shit.
yeah, it's.
You should be able to run their asses over. Honestly.
I mean, if he was to hit them, like I don't know how it ended because you can't.
I
they
think
can't
he started dragging them on the road.
Yeah, so I don't. Well, I'm saying they don't show violence
Yeah.
or whatever. They clip it out. But what do y'all think if he was to get charged for it or no? Matter of fact, I don't want to talk about that. No, that shit too.
It's not even that. It's just like with everything that happens now, just the protests just seem
it's
more and more
just, I don't-
ridiculous.
yeah,
So I'm like,
it's too.
fuck.
It's
dude.
too realistic, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. To be honest with you.
What do you want to go to next?
That was on there.
No, that was just.
Yeah,
that
that's
just
what
came
I
up
felt.
'cause
That's
we were
what I
talking-
figured. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that was just no.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got to that.
I don't know. But I don't know.
I don't know.
But that was deep. No comments or anything?
Nah, nobody commented on
God
that.
damn, we probably got everybody like,
Alright, I got one for you. Would you rather? Would you rather? And everybody comment what your opinion is too. Would you rather have a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your bed?
ooh, shit.
I'm taking a rat in my kitchen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, dog, because I sleep in.
I'll just not eat at home.
I'm gonna get that bitch out, but I'm just saying. I would fucking rather. Well, hold on.
Rat in the kitchen. I've already had that one. And I had to get that bitch out. And I got that
But
bitch
in
out.
my mind, I'm gonna think that bitch been through all my food.
Well,
so I'm
dude,
gonna throw
this
this
shit
shit
happened
out.
to me.
Did you throw all your food away?
Well, so the reason we found out about it was because one day this is when I was living with my parents in back at their place. There was like our dogs were going crazy for something under the couch, and we're like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, and it was the same thing. You could recline or whatever, so I had to put the seat up and I look under there, and there's like a granola bar, like a whole one.
You trying to eat healthy and shit.
With like, no, it was like a peanut butter crunch one. And then, and like a quarter of this shit is just gone, right?
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I thought one of the dogs just got to it and hid it under there or something.
Yeah.
Bro, shit just started going missing.
Damn.
And I'm talking, it's one of those Costco, like, granola bar that comes in like one of those big boxes.
Yeah.
So this bitch was like getting in there, taking out a whole granola bar.
Yeah.
And so one day we set up like all these, we kept setting up glue traps.
Yeah.
The fucker would get out of it every time.
Yeah.
He'd trip it because we could see that he was in there.
Yeah.
But he'd get out. He was never in there. So one night we like lined this bitch up. And we got glue traps everywhere.
Yeah.
Sure enough, bro, just hear shit like flailing on the ground.
Yeah.
I go running down there, and big ass. I'm talking, dude.
He was eating good.
Yeah, big ass rat, like that big.
Fuck.
Had to scoop, bro. Brought it out there, dispatched it. But if I had a fucking, there's two things I don't fuck with. It's roaches and spiders.
Type shit. But all of
cockroaches, dude.
They some nasty bitches. They, ugh.
I would want to burn the fucking house down whenever I see it.
Fuck yeah. I would fucking, yeah.
I put like roach traps all throughout like the outside of my house. Those ones that they eat and then they go and take it to their home and then they all kill each other. I put them. Bro, those are lined outside the house.
Yeah. None of that shit is good, but fuck. I mean, I sleep in the nude and I cannot have a fucking roach. Yeah, cause I'm, you know what I'm saying.
I'd be more worried about it going in my mouth when I'm sleeping.
Anything. That's what I'm saying. I sleep mostly in the nude, and that, you know what I'm saying.
Karina said, especially ones that fly. Yeah, in Florida, you got the ones that fly.
Oh my god.
And those are some big.
Oh
my god, dude.
Yeah, them fucking palmetto bugs.
And you're trying to like get them. They'll be on your ceiling. You're trying to get them.
They just,
and then you hit them and then they fly.
Yeah, them big thick ones.
Oh.
But then the rat. But you can. Yeah.
The rat's just the rat tail.
But you can
noise.
tell a rat. Oh, fuck no.
And then it's like it's climbing over your couch where you sit and you're like breathing in whatever's on the fucking rat.
Yeah.
But I'll choose this roach still. I cannot do roaches, dude.
I can't either.
And you know what's weird though? You think in Florida, it would be like a lot of like critters. Georgia, I swear, Georgia is the most spidery state I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Florida did not have this many spiders at all.
Now y'all got everything though.
Yeah, we got everything else, but the spiders are insane.
Literally everything. But you know the reason why that is though? Because what's in Florida? A lot of reptiles.
Yeah.
So fucking they eat spiders and shit. So
we got lizards and shit.
Yeah, you got lizards, you got fucking every fucking thing, you know, iguanas, all them shit eats insects, so yeah.
I don't know, I just can't fuck with the roaches though.
None of them bitches.
That's nightmare fuel, dude. That's burn the fucking house down.
It was fucking crazy, right? I remember this fucking story vividly. Well, you know, when we was walking with Karina's parents one time. I think it was at their parents' house, and they was talking about their first time moving to Germany, living here, and he was like, oh, James. He's like, you know, the adapting to the America was, you know, different by itself. But the speed of the fucking roaches that we have here is fucking ridiculous. He was like, you know, he was like saying, you know, I was like, is what they're bigger and uglier or something? He's like, no. Because her dad is serious as fuck, right? So for him he was like, no. It was the speed of them. I'm like, the speed of them? So the roaches we have here in America is a lot faster than in Europe? Absolutely. He like, them bitches, the roaches we have here are fast as fuck compared to the roaches is in Europe.
Bro, if you try and hit one you miss, that fucker's gone. It's going in your cabinets, it's going behind the toilets and shit. Like, you better not miss. You better not miss.
He's like, I'll see you tomorrow, bitch.
You better be a sniper with that fucking shoe. Because if you miss, that fucker is gone. You're not I remember this actually happened recently. Funny enough, this actually happened recently. And this is when I started putting them on my traps out again outside the house.
Yeah.
So I couldn't let them in. I saw one in my bathroom, right?
Yeah.
On the fucking ceiling. I go to hit it. Grab toilet paper, go to hit it. fucking like falls almost on me. I jump back. This fucker just runs behind the toilet somewhere.
Gone.
I'm like looking for him everywhere.
You will
Couldn't
never
find
see
it.
him again.
I turn on the lights, right? I go in my room. I stake this shit out. Because I'm like, I'll be damned if this motherfucker is going to call me at night.
You tried to outsmart this fucking, did you?
Fuck yeah, I did.
How long did it take?
Hey, I waited in my... I had to go back in my bedroom and waited 2 hours.
God damn.
2 hours. And this is at midnight. So keep in mind, I'm staying up until 2 a.m. for
You
this
was
shit.
dedicated for it.
Bro, and I was staying awake. Like, I was not going to let this fucker crawl on me at night. I wake up. I go in the bathroom. I go in there quiet. Turn on the light. Fucker's just sitting there. I'm like, whack! Got his ass this time. He was not expecting that.
Damn!
I got his ass.
You fucking camped out for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking just
Oh, yeah. I'm a fucking assassin.
Pre-meditating this shit, what you was gonna do to him.
Yeah. And I did not miss. I was not missing again.
You're like, you're not gonna crawl on me and make babies and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh
like, bro, you're gonna crawl in my fucking towel and I'm gonna use that in the morning or something. I washed all my towels.
Yeah, it's funny how fucking spiders will make you fucking lose train of thought on everything. Because I remember playing my game one night and all of a sudden I just saw a spider web just and it fucking landed on me. I couldn't get out my seat quick enough. But I was like, because all of a sudden it dropped down like a fucking firefighter. You know, or a SWAT person, because all of a sudden I just saw it and then it said zoop, and I'm like, oh fuck, and it was a thick one. It was thick enough for me to see it, and I went ape shit trying to find it, and I couldn't find the shit. And matter of fact, I just said fuck it, got out my clothes, threw them bitches in the fucking thing, and just ain't no fucking way. And then I still can relax because I was like, it's somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I just fucking went to bed because I couldn't relax. You know, I couldn't think of where this fucker was at.
But I've kind of learned with spiders, though, you almost just gotta let them be. Like, don't even fuck with them. If you try fucking with them, that's when
shit gets real.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? Or when them bitches fucking... It was a spider fucking laid an egg. And have you ever seen that shit? That shit is disgusting. When you try to kill it, or whatever, you kill it, and they fucking
I've seen that.
The fucking eggs and those millions.
Daddy long legs or whatever.
No.
You hit one and then 50 of them bitches come out.
Yeah, that shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's fuck them. I would never live in Australia because they got everything supersized. Insect wise, the insects, the spiders down there jump on you. They hop. They're big as fuck. Everything down there will kill you.
No. Have you ever been there?
Oh yeah, I don't have
no desire. No desire to go on like a safari in Africa or anything either. No.
I'll probably want to go to South Africa, the coast and shit like that. But other than that, no.
Janae killed a spider once and it was pregnant. All the baby spiders came crawling. Yeah.
Disgusting as fuck, bro. That shit is nasty.
I did that to a daddy long legs when I was like.
It's traumatizing.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing. It is. It is.
Have you seen the shit, by the way, where like people have wasp nests and then they like. There's this new trend where you go up to it, fill a cup with gas.
Yeah.
Put it up there and they just fall into it and they just die. I'd like to try that, but then again, I wouldn't. Because my ass would be too... I'll, like, go out there to do it, and I'll, like, kind of miss it, and then they'll all go crazy, sting my ass.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I told you, the funny the people that make me laugh is my niece, Janae, and Karina. Because their personalities is dry as fuck. And so... They're dry. Their personalities, you know, they're dry. And then when they say something, it throws you off. And so today, speaking of that shit, and so I was just talking about. She was like, you know, close the door because we was outside. Close the door. I don't want. She don't want those bees to come in. I was like, Karina, don't worry, because you know all them TikToks, you know, these spiritual people. It's like, you know, when bees don't panic. It's just want to be around you because you got a high vibration.
You just got to feel your aura.
Yeah, I was like, so Karina, I was like, said the same shit. It's like, okay, say that shit when you swelling up on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. It was funny when she said it. It's because, you know, it just throws you off. But yeah, she said, say that shit when you swelling up on the podcast. I thought that was funny.
I don't fuck with.
I don't
bees and
either.
wasps.
I mean, I think I'm allergic to them, to be honest.
Like, bro, you're telling me even if you love bees,
I am.
you're.
not.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying you, but
Yeah.
I'm just telling me these people who are like that, where it's like, oh, it's the aura, whatever.
Let the vibration.
You're telling me if one of them fuckers flies into your ear, you're not
gonna-
gonna try and swat that shit
Yeah,
away and
yeah.
run.
Yeah.
I'm swatting it. I'm running
Yeah.
away, trying to get
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
away.
what I'm saying. These people get you fucked up on TikTok. I thought they was gonna go away when I was like, what they gonna do with the eclipse type shit? Them bitches come back
Oh, yeah.
stronger and stronger. Okay. I was like, okay, all right. But yeah, she was like, yeah, okay, vibrational beast things on your ass. I was like, okay.
All right, we're at like an hour 30. You want to end it here?
Yeah, it's been good, guys.
Make sure everybody that's in here is subscribed. Turn on the notification bell. Appreciate you watching. We had like 10 people at one point.
Okay.
We're at 5 now, but yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. We don't want it to just get dry, so
Yeah, did you hear everything that you want to talk about though?
yeah.
Cool. Tight shit.
Yep.
I didn't even know it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time flies, dude.
Yeah, I think we. Okay. But again, tell them what to do.
Yeah, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share the YouTube, share the TikTok, Instagram too. Make sure you're followed on Instagram. We have nobody on Instagram. We need followers on Instagram, so that's the hardest one to grow on.
Yeah.
But other than that, just make sure you're subscribed. We appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Got anything else? You good?
No. Peace.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Stream is ending.
Sweet.